Él es de Chile.
Voy a hablar en inglés, ¿ok? O castellano, ¿cuál prefieren los?
Lo mismo.
¿Lo mismo? Un poco Spanglish entonces. I'm Sergeant Major Manny Bobenrieth, Manuel Bobenrieth. I'm originally from Chile, South America. My father moved to the United States in 1968 when I was 9 years old, and we would live in Washington, D.C. When I was a little kid, my father asked me, he didn't ask me actually, he told me, he said, "You're going to play the accordion." So I played the accordion. It's right here. I'm going to play it for you a little bit. So as a little kid, I must have been 7, 8 years old, started playing the accordion, continued to play the accordion all the way through high school, college, went to college, got my degree in music, and after I got my degree in music, I worked on a ship. How many you know what a cruise ship is? You know, the cruise ship that goes out, you know, with all the big passengers, and I played on the ship for 3 years. And then in 1986, I joined the Army, in the Army band, and I'm the accordionist. I'm the only accordion player in the Army. There's one. There's 500,000 soldiers. There's only one accordion player, and I'm it. I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky. I'll tell you, joining the Army for me personally, was the best thing I ever did. For myself, my family, my kids. I could have very easily headed down the wrong path. Very easily. It was not hard to do. But when I joined the Army, it taught me discipline. It taught me how to believe in myself. And most of all, now that I'm a sergeant major, it's taught me a little bit about the responsibilities of being a leader. How many of you all want to be a leader? You want to be a leader? You all want to be leaders, right? Yeah. Well, the Army will give you that opportunity to show you how to become a leader. It will train you. It will help you become the best person you can be. And like I said, for me, it literally changed my life. It's the best thing I've ever done. I've been 22 years. I have a daughter at West Point. She's going to be here this weekend to the concert. And I have a son who's going into college next year, and he's going to be a ROTC cadet at University of Pittsburgh. So, like I said, without the Army, I can't afford to send my son to Pittsburgh. It's too expensive. You know how much it costs to go to the University of Pittsburgh for 1 year? $40,000. That's almost as much as he makes in a month. No, I'm just kidding. So, that's a little bit about me. The Army band. My experience in the Army band is almost like a dream come true. I've had a chance to play for President Reagan. I've had a chance to play at the White House for President Clinton, for President Bush. I've had a chance to get my picture taken with Hillary Clinton. I've been to places, the Army has allowed me to go places I could never go. Nobody's going to invite me to have dinner at the White House. Nobody, ever. But if I go there and play music, and we have a big impact when we go to the White House. What happens is, when presidents entertain another foreign head of state, for example, the president of Argentina comes to visit President Bush. We go, and for the dessert portion of the evening, they have tables set up, and the president eats dinner, and the first lady is there, and all of these movie stars and guests and stuff that they invite. And I'm one, the only accordionist, but I have 20 violins that work with me. And they go out into the tables and play while they're having dessert. And in the case of somebody like from Argentina, we normally honor them by playing an Argentinian piece, like Por una cabeza, La Comparsita, Adios Muchachos, I don't know, anything and they enjoy that. It makes a big impact on them for that evening. They appreciate the fact that somebody has taken the time to learn a song from their country, and they feel special. So, you know, for me, you know, to be literally this close to the president playing and I don't care what your political affiliation is, whether you like the president. I just get a thrill in my stomach every time I'm there. For me, it's a big thrill. Big, big thrill. And, you know, without the Army, like I said, I wouldn't have that opportunity. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend here, Pablo. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself.
Soy Pablo Talamante, sargento primera clase. Soy mexicano. We can do the same thing. We go in Spanish or English. Whatever you want. I know you guys had a long day, so we can go in English. Same kind. I'm the last one of 9 kids, and I grew up. My mother died when I was a little kid. My father died when I was 12. I was raised by my uncles, my aunts, everybody.
Wait a minute. You're the youngest of 9 kids? I'm the oldest of 9 kids.
Right. Singing. I was 17 years old, and I started singing in school. I went to a Catholic school. I had the fortune of being under the education of the LaSalle brothers. And came to the United States. Well, I did come play the piano. I studied the piano for about 10 years. I played the guitar as well. I was a mariachi singer. I sang with mariachi bands in Mexico. And so forth. I came to the United States in 1983 the first time. And then through music, because I was doing a little bit of acting in Mexico and so forth. And I stayed in school. I wanted to make sure that my dad was a farmer. So he said, make sure you stay in school and complete your, he only had an education of 6th grade. He could do math faster than I could do it. These little machines, they came out back then in the 70s, they called Texas Instruments. So you can add and subtract faster than I could type it myself on the machine. So he was smart and self-taught. So when I came to the United States, I decided to stay here and became an exchange student first, and then so forth. And I went to school, got a degree in music as well. I'm getting a doctorate degree now from the Catholic University of America in Washington. And the fun thing about this is that all my education has been paid for, because I had a talent that God gave me that I kept and I nursed, and I was able to always perform, and people pay my education. You have a talent that not everybody has. You're unique in your own way. You will make a difference in everybody's lives. So I came to the Army because I wanted to sing, but I also wanted to be a soldier. Because I grew up, wanted to be part of the United States, and I wanted to wear the uniform. So when I came here, I joined. I'm one of the soloists with the Army Chorus, which is part of the Army Band. There's 28 of us. Out of 300 million people, the population of the United States is 300 million. There's 30 of us, plus 0.00001%. And only 30 of us, and 10 of us are soloists. And I am a Latin soloist who covers all the Latin music from Mexico to Argentina. Right? The tangos, the pasodobles, the mambos, the chachas, las norteñas, I cover all that stuff. And I, myself as well, as Senator Major Bobenrieth, we were in the White House. And I entertain presidents and dignitaries, and for me, as people already covered, it's a thrill to be there. And we can perform a little bit before we go into the Q&A. Now you guys are a little late, so we'll perform a couple of songs. Cielito Lindo.
De la sierra morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando.